Hello all, it is Marissa and today I am going to show you how to make a listing video in Canva with only your listing pictures. So it is super easy and free to do this, and I'm going to show you how to make a really nice looking slideshow. It's going to be like a slideshow, but it's going to look more professional, so stick with me. I am really excited to share this with you because the end result is just chef's kiss. Okay, so first of all, you can use any size file that you want, but I prefer to use YouTube video sizing because typically I will upload it on my channel. So if I come up here and create a design and go to YouTube video, it is going to be the 1920 by 1080 pixels, and it's going to pull open a blank document for us. Then we're going to come up into design, and I find that real estate works best to search for, and you can always click on one of these and it'll show similar templates. So this is the one I went with, this open house one, because I just really like the look of it and I like the animations. Obviously, the words open house are so easy to change out. So don't really focus on what exactly it says, but focus on the design itself and find something that you like. All right, so first of all, we are going to tackle this cover page. I love to have a cover page because it just kind of catches your eye right away and says the most important information that you would need to know right off the bat. And then we're going to add in the rest of our pictures. So we are going to click in here. I like the largest text to be the property address. So we are going to use 123 Main Street as our property address. And then we're just going to pull this out so this is all on one line, and then move it back to the center. And then up here, I think I'm going to put new listing, exclamation point, super exciting. This is actually a background instead of a rectangle in the back. So we're going to go to effects and we're going to change the color of the background so that it matches our branding a little bit better. This is something that I recently found out about, that they have the background, but it doesn't have to look like that. You can round the corners, which I think looks really nice. So you can do stuff like that. You can make it smaller or larger, and it doesn't have to be fully transparent. So pretty cool. Anyways, we are going to keep this information the same. We could change our name and our company right out here. We could revamp this a little bit more, but ideally you just want to pick a design that you think looks good, that you have to change the least amount of things to. So I like this design. We're going to go in and find our photos. If you are not already using folders to categorize your listing photos, go watch my other video on Canva, my Canva hacks for realtors tips, because it's just necessary. I mean, these are my uploads. This is my uploads folder, and it gets so messy, and I can never find what I'm looking for. And so I like to put them in their own little folder. So we're going to find that in projects, folders, and then we're going to look for 123 Main Street. And we're going to pop our primary picture into our cover page. So first I am going to put an animation on it. I typically like to use the photo zoom because I think it just looks nice. It's eye-catching, but it's nothing too crazy. It's not like we're doing the tumble or anything. Oh, that's going to tumble the whole thing. Anyways, we're going to use the photo zoom because I think that looks nice. And we're just going to do on enter, because if you do it for both, it'll maybe be a little too much for how short that video is. Okay, so we're going to go with that. And then you'll notice that the words are kind of hard to read, but I like the words where they're at. I just think this photo needs to be darker. So we're going to go to edit image, adjust, and then we're going to take down the brightness just a tad. Now it looks all nice and dramatic, and it's bringing your eye in. You're like, oh my gosh, I want to learn more about Main Street. Okay. So then we are going to add a page, and we are going to just delete this so that we don't have any issues with the background, and drag in our next picture. This could be your primary picture, again, if you want a picture of it without all the text and the effects and stuff like that. But I'm just going to use my next picture. And then I am going to remove this animation because I am going to show you what it will look like if if your photos don't have motion, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we'll come in here. Now I'm losing my pictures because I am bouncing all over the place. I'm going to add these in first, just a couple of them. And then some of these might still have an animation on them. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off so that I can show you what it looks like with no animation. All right, so let's see here. Yep, we've got photo zoom on those. So we're just gonna pop up here and remove all animations. And remove all animations. And that one should stay as photo zoom. Okay, so we're gonna go to the beginning. And we are going to watch our video back. So this is looking so nice. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I'm so interested. And then we have bam. And then it's going to take forever, but it's going to be bam. Okay, that's boring. Okay, so then we can actually click the first photo that we want and click the last photo by holding down the shift key, and it will just grab everything in between. We're going to come up here and change the timing to just 3 seconds because 5 seconds was way too long. Okay, we were all like, okay, what's the next picture? Okay, so even with that done, we're still like, okay, it's a little more watchable, but it's pretty boring, to be honest. I'm going to show you how to fix that. First of all, we are going to add in a transition. So typically for these types of videos, I like to use the match and move just because I think it just offers a nice transition. And we are going to do apply to all pages next time I do that. Apply between all pages. Perfect. So then make sure you are really taking advantage of these like bulk editing features like the duration and the transitions, because otherwise if you are clicking on each single one, that's why I'm saying this should take you like 5 to 10 minutes. If it's taking you any longer than that, you're probably not doing it very efficiently. So make sure you're using all of the bulk editing features that you possibly can, any apply between all pages and stuff like that, and selecting all. So this still is, it's going to be looking a little better now, okay? It's going to be a little more watchable. Okay, there's something going on, but it's still like snooze fest, okay? So we're going to click on this first picture since our cover page already has an animation, and we are going to animate this page. Now, I used to use drift as an effect, but it got weird on me. And so I was like, what the heck is going on? Why does it look like that? Because you'll see, you can see the white and then it'll completely off the page. Okay, that's not what we want. We just want a nice pan through, okay? So they have added this photo movement. So we are going to do photo flow. And then when you click on that, you should be able to change the direction of the photo flow. Photo rise, maybe. There we go. Photo rise. We're going to want to change the direction. And then it's going to go like that. We can take down the intensity. For this one, I do really like to have the intensity down because it's just like, oh my goodness. If it is like a picture of the bathroom or a picture of the front of the house, I will typically do photo zoom or I will do the up and down. And then if it's a regular room, I'll do the left to right. So for this one, I am going to do down up because I just think that looks a little better than up down. And then for this porch one, we're going to want to like invite people to the door. So we're going to want it to come from the left and go to the right. So we're going to go back down to photo rise, and it gets a little confusing because when you click on this left arrow, you're like, oh, it should go, that way. I know I'm pointing the opposite way with the camera, but you expect it to go the other way, but this is actually the direction that it starts in. So think of it that way. This is going to be starting from the left. We're going to take down the intensity again. And then we're going to click into our next one. And so now we have a nice picture of the living room. Since we just went left to right with the previous picture, we're going to go right to left or do something different with this picture because we just don't want it to be so excessive. All right. So then like for this one too, like I would probably want this to go like up and down just because I want my focus to be on the entire room. There's not like a door to pan to or another room to pan to in this photo. So we are just going to do something like that. And for this case, like up, down actually works great. So we're going to use it like that. You can go in and add the rest of your pictures in here. Just make sure that they're in order. So I don't know, maybe I wouldn't, because I have this picture of the bedroom, and this bedroom is actually off right here. So I would be coming in the door, then I go to the bedroom. And then after the bedroom's done, we are going to pull in this picture of the living room that is looking more towards the door. So you really want this to flow. Of course, my face is covering up the rest of my design, so I'm not going to be able to do much about that. But you want the design to flow in the way that you would be walking through the house. So make sure that your pictures are in order. Okay, we're going to apply between all pages. Pretty. And we have Photo Rise in that one, but we do not have it in this one yet. So we are going to go down up for this one. Sure. Or we could even do right to left. I like down up. Okay, there we go. And then for this one, maybe we do something else. So there we go. Take down the intensity a little bit. So that just moves a little bit slower. I think it's a little bit less like, whoa. Okay, so this will be most of our listing video. It's pretty much almost done. And at the end, you can add an end page with your contact information, and it'll wrap it up real nicely. You could even, once you add another page right here, you could even come in here and just say like information. And so, okay, this is like news information. Not what I was thinking. Maybe profile. You kind of just have to play around with it, okay? So maybe we click this lovely lady right here, and we like this one. So we'll just say like that, and then contact me or something. And then you put your contact information there, headshot, your logo, company logo, etc. We would also have the same transition piece right there. So typically, I guess I would add in all of your pictures right away. And then I would go back and add in the transitional pieces and the animations, because that'll just be a little bit easier. Then you can apply between all pages and you don't have to keep going back. So by the end of it, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. New listing. Ooh, so interesting. And then, oh my gosh, what a cute house. My eyes are moving. I'm like, okay, that's the front door. Okay, this is what I see when I walk in. Oh, there's a bedroom right there. Okay, now I'm getting the layout. It's making sense to me, and it's not super boring to watch. And then, oh my gosh, I can contact her if I'm interested. So that's like super easy. I really like this way of making listing videos because, like I said, it offers something a little bit different than your traditional photo post. There's a little bit more movement going on, and instead of having to swipe through the pictures, people have short attention spans these days, and so they like things to move quickly. They like things to move for them, and I think that these listing videos really allow for that. So I like using these, and you can obviously fully customize them in any way you want. In Canva, you can also add audio, or you could add it from something else. If you are posting something as a reel, you could go in and wait to add audio until you get there. But yeah, you can pull in audio from here and pull it right over the top, and you'll have just a perfect listing video. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you try it and if you have any other tips for people on Canva listing videos. But I love making these. They're so easy. It takes me less than 10 minutes, and they always come out looking really professional. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.